Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell.
Here's what it do. It's your girl Desiree, and you are watching It's Just Different, Teas and More, where we create. This is not up for debate. I'm working on those intros. Let me know if you like that one. So excuse the look. As always, when I usually go ahead and push play, it is because I'm simply creating. I'm simply in my office getting it popping, and I say, you know what? Why not bring my different people along on the journey? So today we are going to be doing a review and also just playing around with gotta keep an eye on my heat press with I'm in this group, Crafty Cousins. I believe it's Crafty Cousins by Shy. Listen, it is so amazing. I wonder if I could drop that link below. I think you can. Anyways, they have this Sell It Sunday thing where on Sundays you could sell blanks. And I happened to be scrolling in there and I came across this company called Blanco Blanks. Now, first and foremost, I do not usually buy anything just because you just never know when people are just, you know, secretly DMing, and it's not like a website situation. She may have a website, but this was just on that site. But something told me that I needed these, and so I went and got them. And so they are ornaments. They are, well, yeah, they're ornaments. And so they are the winged ornaments that you put on your tree, because it is winter. It is almost Christmas. Look at these. Look at how beautiful these are. And so you could put these wings and then also put a picture on someone who passed away in here. And I don't know if you guys are, you know, feeling the wrath and the sting of how 2020, 2021, 2022, it's just been a lot of deaths. You know, we're not even in 2022 yet, and I'm already saying that it's just been a lot of deaths though. And so I got these from her because I actually been making a lot of rest in heaven shirts for people, and I thought that these would be a great addition for those who wanted this. And so let me switch about that view. I realized that it is better when you turn your camera to the side. That's a tip. Sis, use it. Bro, use it. Anyways, okay, so you put that link in there, and so this would just be on the tree, or wherever you want to put it. I figured it could be on the tree, however people wanted to do with it. But these are angel wings. Okay, very, very, very cute. And so they have the sublimation. This is a sublimation center, but it's not that. Now I was going crazy like, how do you sub on this? If it's a sublimation center, do you put the whole thing with the wings? Do you just throw that baby under there? No, you do not. And I asked her for a tutorial, but shout out to Blanco Blanks. I'm pretty sure that she is very, very busy, her and her company. And they in Greensboro. And so we are going to do this together. This is actually the sublimation film that you would put your picture on, okay? But before I jump into this, I want to take you into Cricut Design Space, where we will be customizing the picture to fit this. We will be cutting it out and then printing it on our Epson printer, which is a sublimation printer that I have. If you have a sublimation printer or you're curious about one, I'm just starting off. I've been going for a little bit with sublimation, but I started off with the Epson EcoTank 2720. It has been amazing. Now I only do the standard 8x5 to I'm sorry, what is it? Is it 8x5? Yep, 8x5 2x11, which was perfect for me, guys. I don't do anything really super huge yet. I am thinking about, you know, upgrading when I start doing different things. I want to get into like shower curtains, maybe in the summertime also get into like doormats and things. But for now, it works. I also hear that you can piece things together, which maybe that'll be a video that I'll do. But yeah, so this is how they come. Blanco Blanks. It came super fast. Like I was sure enough after you know, having a couple orders that did not unfortunately come through. Listen, if you're a business order, be responsible and respectful about your shipping, because people, they look forward to that. And so yeah, came super fast. I mean, the standard, maybe 5 days at the most, and so that was really good. Really quick plug, curves are beautiful because they simply are. This is shout out to my girl Kendall, where hers is Voluptuous God is her brand. Look her up on Facebook. I believe she's on Instagram, but I thought I'd plug that since I'm rocking her brand. Felt really beautiful today, and then I got to creating and my curls just dried up. I blaming the heat press, so I'm gonna need you to work with me with that. Say it's the heat press, that's why she's looking so crazy. Not only that, it is like almost midnight, but that's how it is when you are a creator. You just create. You just create. And so I want to just really quick, because you know I like to throw in some inspiration. If you're waiting for the right time, now is the right time. There is no right time. You just kind of jump in there, you begin to create. And then I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the fear of selling, but let me tell you, customers love to see you grow. I know everybody else I've worked with, I mean, if it's horrible, you definitely don't want to sell it. But if you are, you know, beginning and, you know, maybe something is, you know, a little, you using different brands, you're upgrading as you go, whatever it may have you, just to kind of start, you want to build your customer base. Most of my customers have been rocking with me from the beginning. They tell their friends, they tell their family, and they tell me, man, I see how good your work is getting over time. I feel like I'm growing with you. And so now is the time to start. Just thought I'd throw that in there. All right, let's head on over to this design space on Cricut, because that's what I have. And let's get started on making the image to fit these wonderful angel wings for our loved ones that we lost. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in design space. I've already done 2 just to make sure it worked. And so I want to just show you the process of how I do it. Now remember, our charms are somewhat of an oval shape. When I measured them, they were just basically like 1 inch, okay? And so that's kind of how I did my ovals. I figured it would be okay if the paper kind of overlapped, just because. And so here we have 3 beloved people who are missing. This one is actually my father, God rest his soul. This is a friend's that I just did. She just passed away. And this is also family, my cousin, who I just did a bunch of shirts for, and I thought that they would really love this. And so I'm going to actually make this for his mother, because I know that, you know, around the holidays this has to be a hard time. For me, I never really wanted too much sympathy, just because it's just really hard to deal with when someone passes away. But people are loving these ornaments and such on the trees. So let's go ahead and go into this. So I went ahead and got a shape when I first did this. Make sure I line that up the same. So it was that exact one. Put these down here. I took it up to the top. Remember, I told you guys that it was basically 1 inch, but I thought that it would be okay if I went a little over. So this is a circle. To make it into an oval, you will just push the unlock right here. Unlock it. Bring it in to slim it. And there you have your oval, okay? And then you will just lock that. And so I believe that's pretty much, well, 2 different sizes. That is okay. I believe that will be fine. I wonder which one should I use. I guess I'll use this one just to kind of see. Let me keep that though, just in case. Just to kind of see my different shapes, okay? And so then what you want to do is kind of bring it over here, see exactly what it's going to be. It's not going to get everything because, and you know, you could actually kind of shape this as well. But I feel like once you get to doing this, it kind of messes up the structure of that person's actual face. So I try not to do that too much, but you just go ahead and see if you will like it. And then this is very important. So you want to click on that. You want to right click it and move backwards. So you want to make sure that you move it backwards, okay? Because you want the picture to come in front. And so you just kind of line that up where it was. And then you control select all. That's just literally taking the mouse or whatever you have. Mine's is the touch screen, and you're literally just selecting all, like you're highlighting the whole thing, okay? And as you can see, okay, first pay attention to these. Nothing is lit up down here because it doesn't have anything to do. But the minute you do this, that is lit up now. And so you want to go to slice down here, okay? And then you can come right over here, and there you go. It has sliced that image out of that oval, okay? All right. So I have one more, so we could do that one more time. And I usually get rid of the excess. Leave that oval if you are doing more. And I had one more that I wanted to do for my cousin. She has, it's just so sad, you know, when you really think about your loved ones who have gone. I'm going to try to kind of get this one a little more, the size, just because I don't want to chop off Lil Mama at the end, okay? Let's see how that looks. You see how it did kind of distort the picture a little bit. Control, select all, and slice. Let's see what happened. Okay, and so it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna put it on the image just to, oops, I don't want to get rid of that. Just to see, what is this? Left a little residue. Remember, we get rid of all the excess because we don't need that. All right, so here I have my 4 pictures that I want to use. I'm going to just hide these. You can go over here to the eyeball if you don't want something to print out, and you just click that eyeball and it hides those for you. And so to keep these all together and to try to get them to print, first let me kind of move them closer. To try to get them to print all together on one sheet, I'm going to control select them all again, and I believe it's willed. Oh, nope, it's not willed. Sorry. All right, control select all, and then it's attach. There we go. It's attached, so they're all into a file. Let's see if that worked. We go up here to make it. Yep, that was perfect. All right, and so because we're doing sublimation, because this is a sublimation project, we're going to mirror it, because sublimation is always supposed to be mirrored. And push continue, send to printer. I have a couple different printers, and so go to my Epson. I usually take off the bleed just because it's not really needed when you do sublimation. And let's grab that. I go to print and get that printed. All right, guys, so I'm coming back on because unfortunately, you guys might have known, but that was way too big. So I'm just gonna make these really small. Thought I had my measurements right. I did say it was only 1 inch. I don't know why I thought otherwise.
So to kind of make sure I don't have that problem again, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a couple different sizes. Definitely get your sizes right. So this one is literally the 1 inch. This one's a little over. And then I'll make this one just a little bit smaller just to see. And so let's put these in order. This is extra best. So that's super small, medium. I thought I don't even need this one, but just in case. Let me see. Just in case, we'll keep that one, okay? Let's see if it made it. Oh, good, I don't have to attach it. Okay, do that print again. Remember, oops, don't forget this. Mirror. It really doesn't matter, but it does.
All right, so I have my paper printed out. You guys can see that really well. Remember, on sublimation, it looks a little dull, but once you press it, the color definitely comes back. And so let me just kind of move you guys down to my screen. And so we're just going to take the sublimation sheet really quick and just kind of measure what would be perfect, which I believe, yep, it's going to be that bottom one. Okay, so as you can see, that one was way too big. That one's kind of not that big, actually. If I wanted to try that, That might actually not be so bad, actually, for at least for this picture. But this was definitely the perfect fit. I'll drop those settings below just in case you order these. But that was perfect right there. Yep. All right, so we are going to put this onto the Cricut and get it cut out. We're just going to cut all of them just because my project is way down here. Remember, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, just to make sure things are sticking good, because I need to clean my mat, I usually just use a little tape. It's kind of hard to do it with the camera right there, but I use a little tape and just kind of keep it in place, because they're gonna make sure before you cut that, you switch that knob to paper. You can do custom or you can just do paper. Check your settings. It says paper right there. Mirror is on and we are ready to go. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter for me either way. The Cricut is looking for the marks that it has placed on these marks and around. As you can see, right. And I just love this because first off, I am not that good at cutting. So for this part of the video, you will need some heat transfer tape along with your image, which I will say, for some odd reason, it did not cut it all the way out on paper. So maybe try another setting so it left kind of like that part still in there. I could have kind of pushed that whole thing out, but it was getting teary. So I just kind of put it off like a sticker. And so here we have this part. I'm hoping that it does not make too much of a difference. We will find out. Now, I did see a TikTok video of these, and I did see that they were taking off this part first. And so you take off that little film part. And you see I just used my little crusty nails, but you could have used anything. You would place the image on there. Okay, like so, like that. And then, you know, I wonder if I'm supposed to tape it on the paper. So let's try that. Let's try, maybe that's why it didn't come fully out. Maybe I was just supposed to place it on there. I didn't do that part of it though. Oh, look at that. So definitely maybe leave it. Maybe leave it, okay? Alright, I'm just gonna still try to do mine the way that I originally was gonna do it. And see what happens. So yeah, I would definitely say to leave it.
Mom, is this hot?
Not yet, baby.
This is.
Okay, so I think you're supposed to put it on like that. You will get your heat transfer tape. Definitely don't do it like me, guys. Leave that circle in there. Because this is really moving.
But how'd you do it with the other one?
Alright, I'm super scared. Bye, Aaliyah. Alright, so we're going to do that like that. And then I'm also going to just put another one on top of the image just to see what was better. Remember, here at Just Different, we kind of try stuff out together, okay? And so
Should I peel it, Mom?
Yeah, peel it.
Okay.
Gotta put it on camera so the people can see. Look at your little dirty fingers. Can you get it?
Yeah, I can. Just use.
Okay. All right. So then we got that backing off. This time we're just going to place it on the image. We're going to leave it right there. and just place it on the image and see what happens, okay? Get that heat transfer tape.
The heck really worked.
Bye, Leah. Put that on top and see what's going to happen. All right, and because I'm only using these two, I'm going to cut those two out of my paper. Just because you know sublimation needs to be on 400 for 60 seconds. You want to make sure that you have a parchment paper on the bottom to protect your sublimation thing, along with a sheet on top. I usually just kind of cut them out to the size of my image. And then also you want to throw on, what is that? Y'all come up with a name. I'm so tired, but let's go ahead and press this for 60 seconds. All right, our machine is beeping. We're gonna lift that up. Oof, I'm so scared and worried. I hope I did it correctly. I was just kind of, oh, look at it. It shifted. Okay, hold on. Let me position y'all. Super weird setup. I feel like I did it wrong. Oh, y'all. Okay. I'm so scared. All right. So definitely wait a second. These are super, super hot. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Wow. Are these looking amazing? Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So that one is the one that I placed on top of the paper. You can see that all the ink came out. That looks amazing. Super amazing. Now let's see about my father. God rest his soul. Oh, so this one I may have did wrong. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't. Look at that. Look at my daddy. Oh, I miss that man. This came out amazing. Guys, this thing really worked. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. You guys see that? Focus is off. Y'all, these was freaking amazing. I think I was super tired, but the phone did no justice to the pictures at hand, sis, bro. They were amazing. So as you guys seen, either way worked. Now I believe this is what you're supposed to do. I'm actually thinking about super gluing them, or not super gluing, hot gluing them, just because I feel better. Like, this is sticky though. Let me use my dad. OMG. OMG. You know what? I take that back. This is not going anywhere. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. Put that in there so you can see it. Freaking amazing how beautiful this is. Wow. So I'm thinking about putting these together with a set. Let me know what kind of set you think people would like with this, like memorial shirt with this. I do have the ornaments I was thinking about working with. But this is amazing. Look at that, guys. Wow. 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 So just in case you're wondering, that swoop the hair down, it didn't last. I had to throw this up. But as you guys remember, it worked. It worked. OMG, it's so beautiful. I'm so in love with it. It worked. Definitely shop with Blanco Blanks. Blanco Blanks. I'll drop that information down below. These are freaking amazing, super easy, wonderful for the holidays, well worth it. I am super excited to put this on my tree or wherever else I can figure out what to do with them. So I'm super excited. Gotta put my babies to bed, but I want to share this with you guys. I love you. Don't forget, keep creating, keep being awesome, and definitely keep being different. The sky is not the limit. As you know, our last video, my daughter said that there are footprints on the moon. So listen, jump, go, reach high, set big goals and accomplish them. Okay, I love y'all. Be blessed. Until the next video. Hold the tape. Oh my goodness, no she didn't. Blanco blanks, did we become best friends? I just looked in the bottom of my package because there was so many of my pendants that I did not see. She gave me a freaking gift. Like, it's a keychain, sublimated picture, y'all, and it got some glitter in the back. Sis is best friend. You a real hot because you're my best friend. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I just want to shout her out one more time. Blanco blanks. Definitely love the order. Now I gotta figure out this size and sub on this. Bye.